Next.
So I saw a tweet on Twitter, right?
I saw a tweet.
Where else do you see tweets?
It say, did they pay her to kill him?
Oh shit!
Like, did you see the father saying, "I hope we could be friends one day"? Mm-hmm. After
We spoke on this.
Oh, see, I can't. I'm not gonna do this.
After the brother gave her a hug and apologized and accepted her apology. After the judge was like, after the fucking courtroom sheriff was fixing
Brushing
her
her
hair
hair.
after the fucking case. You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is going on, man?
Oh my.
Okay.
Like,
Talk your shit.
so we sitting here, I'm all excited. I fucking set the TV. I didn't even know the fucking TV could do that shit. The TV woke me up at a fucking noon to listen to the American national anthem, to watch football, you know. And the only reason I'm watching football is because Jason Van Dyke got indicted and Kaepernick got it checked, and now Amber Guyger, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, yeah, I'm winning, but
am I though?
when they walking off the battlefield, they still getting petted and here's your poodle, and here, let me give you your Garnier Fructis and your
Garnier
and,
Fructis.
and here goes your parfait. You know, like, no, if I win completely.
Is that your personal
I
wish list?
totally win. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't get none of that. You're a prisoner now. You get treated like a prisoner and you go away. You know what I'm saying? My family doesn't have to feel bad for you for killing me. You know?
See, and that's all right. So you said something very important. You said have to.
Yeah.
And I don't, and that's so far from what really happened. I posted the picture of, first of all, we talking about Amber Guyger, the woman who murdered Botham Jean in his home while he was eating ice cream. Is
With
what
his
we're talking
clothes
about.
off, very comfortable
So
on his couch.
what Anonymous was speaking about.
Hold on. He was naked?
He was naked. He was on his
not
couch
naked. He wasn't naked.
having a great time, eating his ice
He
cream.
wasn't naked.
You sure?
Yeah.
Because if he was naked,
He wasn't naked.
that sounds like a booty call.
He was. See,
It
I don't wanna
sounds
do
like
this,
he
man.
left the door open for her
Look,
to come and murder him.
All right, let's.
And she gets 10 years and her hair done on the way in?
So look, all right. What I'm saying is, people have their opinions about the behavior that went on in the courtroom. Now, what I will say is,
inappropriate.
I think
This guy right here, man. Hey, for y'all, our listeners,
okay.
10 years down the line, this guy right here is going to be wearing custom-made polo.
Polo?
Custom-made Tommy Hilfiger suits with the fucking...
No.
Hey.
Tom Ford.
Nah.
Tom Pop Molly.
Low key.
I rock Tom for it.
Low key. I'm going to thought it out right now. I am
Here we
bringing
go.
it back. I'm bringing it back to the over 30 crowd.
Okay.
To the people who probably already knew this, but I just didn't believe them when they said it. But Tommy Hilfiger is all the way back. And it's
Yeah.
amazing.
Oh, y'all didn't know that?
I knew.
Exactly.
Old niggas didn't know that?
Yeah, we didn't because we banished him.
For no reason, too.
For no reason at all.
So we're...
But this guy right here,
All right,
man.
so
the
look.
words, he's got the words.
So look, let me say
He's
this.
got the words.
Stop. Let me say this, right? All right. What I will say it.
Go, my bad. I'm done.
I hate y'all, man. I
on
can't stand y'all.
I'm on my anonymous shit. I'm
Damn, man.
sorry. Go.
Can I pontificate uninterrupted, please?
Yes.
Okay.
Words.
So here we go. What I will say is the actions of the judge may have appeared to be impartial, but that's after the fact.
They have not appeared to be impartial.
I mean, yeah, they have not appeared to be impartial, but that is after the fact of the verdict and the sentencing, of which she had no part. The sentencing was brought on by the jury, which spoke about why they gave her the time that she received, and I'm paraphrasing, but they said they gave her that amount of time because they felt like this was the kind of person Botham was, and that's what he would have did. Right? So we hear that from the jury. And then we hear the testimony from the brother. Now, I look at this whole situation as everybody taking it from a place of vengeance and a place of, generational hatred. Because the main thing I'm hearing is, oh, it's a white lady did this, white lady killed the black man, white lady did this, white lady did that, right? Which is cool. You can have that animosity if you choose to. But when people start criticizing this brother for atoning with the death of his brother and finding peace the way he know how to, that's what I got a problem with.
No, that's what I have a problem with. The fact that as Americans, black people seem to be the most dangerous, but at the same time, the most forgiving.
Most forgiving,
Like,
most compassionate.
I'll give you compassion because that's what my brother would have done as a black man in America. But at the same time, when it comes time to give us compassion,
Won't get none.
ain't none.
Well, you told me something a long time ago when we was talking about how come a white person wouldn't step up during the NFL protest, right?
Mm-hmm.
What did you say? You said
I said it's money.
No. What you said was if I don't have to say something to keep my position, why would I say anything?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That ain't white people's job to have no compassion because they in the lead.
First of all,
Yeah.
white people.
This is
It's about to get real wild in
now.
here.
How long have you been listening? Because this is like episode 12, episode 13.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That was
Let me
way
tell y'all
back
something.
at the start of NFL money.
Yeah.
And this is just 25-year-old me, right?
Mm-hmm.
74-year-old my daddy.
Mm-hmm.
62-year-old my mama.
Mm-hmm.
63-year-old my mama. She up there.
She up
White people are not born with compassion.
See, I can't say that.
They get taught compassion. They get taught things like that. But ain't no way there can be like slavery and anger and burning down buildings and shooting up churches and shooting up schools and shooting up movie theaters and killing.
Let me ask
And
you
you
where that
have
came
compassion.
from. Where does that come from? White people are not born with compassion, because I got a big problem with saying stuff like that. Where's that come from?
I just having parents who have witnessed that shit off jump.
I mean, I've witnessed that
Oh,
shit.
Yeah,
jump,
I've
like-
definitely witnessed it.
But
And
I don't
you
feel
like-
that way.
So now, before.
Now, don't get me wrong.
Now-
I mean, there's pieces
Don't
of
get me
shit
wrong,
come in
I
all
have-
colors.
Now,
I have white godparents. I got white aunties. Aunties are like great people.
My
Great
dog-
people, born with compassion,
and
blah,
my dog
blah.
took a white shit last week.
But there is a certain level of vengeance that I feel like only white people can reach.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't-
Because most kung fu movies are about vengeance.
I mean,
Nah,
and if
nah.
you
Kung fu.
but
and if you look at
and that's another story for off camera.
and if you look at
Once I hit,
and if
say
you
kung
look
fu.
at so-called Middle Easterners, their level of
vengeance,
religious bravado,
but
which comes along with the eye for eye mentality, is unmatched.
so all right. So I'm gonna take y'all back to this place because it's not religious bravado.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's more of a like you know Iran is like what 1,000, 2,000 years old.
One of the oldest. Yeah.
It's very old. Like
Ancient Persia, Iran, Iraq, and Syria.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and so my little cousin, shouts out Robertico. You know what I'm
Ooh,
saying?
say it
Hold
again.
Robertico.
Ooh, spell it now.
Robert.
Lil Rob.
Lil Rob. Lil Bobby. What you call it? He broke it down to us from his psychology class in college. He was like, so men are worried that women will cheat on them because if a woman cheats on a man and gets pregnant, he'll be stuck caring for another man's child, which means back in the day, way back in the day when like Iran was here, but America wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have to go out and get chickens and farm and go hunt for this other man's child. And women are scared that men will cheat because the man might find another woman who he wants to support more than her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I'm talking about way back in the day, like when you had to go kill. It wasn't no bubble gum and Nikes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you had to go kill for food and
When you steal something, your hand get chopped off.
yeah, and you had to go walk for water. That's why to this day you still get your hand chopped off when you steal some shit out there.
Certain
You know what I'm
places,
saying?
right.
So it's not like a religious bravado. This is like survival. Like at the same time that you see a troop of elephants, a troop of lionesses going out to kill one elephant, you might see an elephant carrying a lion cub in their trunk, walking around to save it from dying from dehydration, walking next to the mother. So it's not a religious bravado. It's just like natural earth nature. Like I'm not even gonna say it's not human nature. It's animal nature.
Well, I mean, when I spoke of a religious bravado, I think I was referring more to jihad.
Yeah, and all of that shit goes back to just being an animal on this planet. Like you're just ecological.
So I'm not a Muslim, so I'm not gonna speak on that. But
see that right there is racist.
no, I
Is
mean jihadism is a Muslim terminology. I don't know enough about it to give a full opinion on it.
Yeah, see, I'm not. All right. We just really went right out. So
Circle back.
yeah, please.
Yeah.
Third person.
So a lot of people felt like black people should not have shown like Amber, or what's her name?
Geiger.
Amber
Hey,
Guyger.
man, that
Amber.
video bothers me.
So a lot of people shouldn't have shown Amber Guyger any compassion, which I feel like you have to do whatever you have to do to find peace. I don't have a problem with you finding peace.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do that, that's your business. Personally, could I have done it? No.
All right.
Could I have physically shown you forgiveness? Could I have what? No. I'm very eye for an eye. Like you
Well,
kill my brother, I gotta kill your mama. Like
maybe
I'm an
that's
eye
what
for
it
an
is.
eye. I don't have that level of maturity or that level of guidance or that level of forgiveness yet instilled in me.
But you know what though?
That hasn't
There's
happened.
there's a difference. What I just realized having this conversation with y'all
Just now.
is that I loved it just now. Is that if somebody were to kill your brother right now,
Yeah.
you wouldn't know what to do.
That's what I was about to say.
But
Yeah, exactly.
But the thing about it is, somebody killed their brother, and it got national attention. Like, how can you be more grateful than the whole nation
Loving you.
caring about
Loving
your
up on
brother's
you.
death? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And really memorializing your brother. Like at that point, it's like, wow.
Forgiving you is
Amber-
the least I can do. The
yeah.
world loves my brother. The
Yeah.
world loves my family.
Like this ain't no Nipsey. Like we knew Nipsey. We
Right.
followed Nipsey. We
Right.
followed Lou Rankin.
My brother was just
Right.
a man in his apartment.
Right.
But like,
So-
I didn't know who Botham John was. You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
Until Amber Guyger killed him.
Right.
And it was like
Let
Jason
his
Van
character
Dyke.
speak for itself.
Yeah, Jason Van Dyke just got popped. What's up with this? We got Colin Kaepernick over here. So I immediately attached Botham John to the NFL, to Colin Kaepernick.
Right.
But that was me personally, though. Like, it didn't have nothing to do with this family that's mourning. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like,
Yeah.
that was my
Yeah.
personal attachment to the whole story. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And there's millions of other Americans out there who attached Botham John to their personal story. You know what I'm saying? And that's the blessing that created this ability to, like,
Forgive.
yeah.
And
you know?
I mean, that's what it comes down to.
So this is now I like what you said because you just took it out of people's houses and put it in the world. Like, man, look, let's get out of your feelings and look at what really happened.
Yeah.
Right? Now, Breezy, to you,
Yes.
when you speak about this level of eye for eye animosity that you have, you know, that you recognize it is one thing, but there are people in this world that wear it like a badge of honor.
Yeah.
And that is really destructive to
It's
this
really-
thing we call humanity.
So my thing, I could never Like, if you kill my brother,
See,
I couldn't
and-
kill your brother in return. I couldn't kill your
Yeah.
mother.
So
But I definitely don't wish you any. I don't
So
wish
this
you any
is-
joy. I
this
don't
is
wish
what
you
I'll
any
say
peace,
to that.
like things like that.
this is what I'll say to that.
It's just, as a parent of a 5-year-old, no peace is realistic.
So
Oh,
check. So this is what I'm thinking about, right? I was thinking I had to put myself in the shoes of his brother and one of his family members. Now I believe in God, right?
Right.
When I say I believe in God, that means that I think that there is something that created us that is higher than we are, that has direct contact and impact on what happens to us on a daily basis, right?
Right.
So when I look at what happened in that courtroom, I'm like, man, what did God do in there? What did God do
Look at
inside of
God.
that person? Like we always say, look at God. That's what I
That
said
was
when I
God.
seen him hug
That's
him,
what
right?
God looked like.
So look, right? The same way God worked inside of him, how can we be bold and arrogant enough to say what God ain't gonna do inside of you?
Period.
Man, shouts out to Megan.
Because
The
God
stallion.
can.
No, you went to high school. You went to high school with Megan,
Yeah, I fucks with Megan.
and I used to work with Megan, and that was her favorite saying. Shouts out to her.
So
Facts.
And shouts out to everybody else who ever left a comment, a like, whoever subscribed to us. Yeah, man, we love y'all.
That's the truth. This is what we talked about during the week.
yeah.
So, though I'm like, I would want to deliver harm back, I don't have the heart to do it. I can't look you in your eye and hurt you.
Yeah.
But the universe gonna do it.
Yeah.
I trust
yeah.
that, but I also trust, like, yes, look at God. Like, I find my peace in the Lord. I find my peace in the universe.
That's the
so
same thing.
for
When the
them to
universe takes
have
care of
peace-
it for you, you say,
yes.
look at God.
So for the universe to bring you guys peace, and for you guys to trust the universe and trust God and know that, like, whatever she's done, she has to answer to somebody for it. The truth we shall, like, may never know, but she has to answer for it.
Right, and then people don't, and I think the mistake that people often make is when they see tragedy, they identify with the victim and they try to disassociate from the perpetrator.
Exactly.
When all along we all people.
Yep.
All of us have the same kind of demons that we deal with. They just manifest in different ways.
Words.
And what we don't know for sure is what actually happened.
Fact.
That's what we don't know. And people attach their racial hatred. They attach their vengeance. They attach that sense of retribution.
They attach their own agendas.
Yeah, they attach their own agenda to this case. It's
To the
even
perpetrator.
conspiracy theories being made up now. A man is dead.
Yeah.
A woman is in jail. A brother showed the greatest level of compassion I've ever seen since Martin Luther King.
And the father said the dumbest shit I've ever heard as a father.
And all y'all can say is, "Oh, she's a white lady." Like, man, please, can we step back from this thing?
So I feel like
for 1 second.
the situation is very
really take
complex.
this- really
this
look at
is a
what-
complex situation.
It's complex
man.
because though I'm
'Cause-
like, this group of people are like stemmed from like hatred and like aggression.
Right, because it's more
I
blue than
also
white and
feel
black.
like it's very
No,
gray.
it's-
But I also feel like
it is
you
though.
can teach people compassion. You can teach people love.
It's much more blue than it is
It's
black.
very,
and white.
very complex.
It's light blue. It's
So-
light blue.
I give you light blue. I
To-
give you light blue.
To Joshua Brown. And I feel like conspiracy theories are how we get to the truth.
Now, see, I don't want to do that though, man, because this is after the trial. So what difference would it make?
It don't matter. You snitch, you snitch.
It's light blue, man.
You say stuff, you say stuff. You know, some people it doesn't matter to. Some people it just doesn't matter to. You said it, bruh. You said it and you wasn't supposed to say it.
Well, who said that though?
No, I'm saying that's the logic of some people. I'm not
Yeah,
saying like
oh,
somebody
man.
verbally.
I don't.
like,
I tried. I made it to a place where I tried not to subscribe to.
Right.
Because y'all remember, rest in peace to Kanika Jenkins. When she died,
Yeah.
everybody and their mama on the internet swore they knew exactly what happened.
Yeah, I never knew what
remember
happened,
that.
but I was like,
And
I
that
want to
was
see
so
videos of
weird, man.
everything.
It was.
It was like, was it her buddies with an ecstasy pill gone bad and just threw her in there?
Yeah.
Was it a white man trying to get her organs that threw her in there? Was it a, you know what I'm saying, Russian spy? Was it a she walked into the wrong room by accident and seen an orgy?
It was wild, and we
Was
would.
it-
And guess what?
like-
We would never have the answers
We
in this
would never have
situation.
the answers,
We will
'cause-
never have the.
Because
The
the people
only
that
thing,
we prosecuted for this shit don't know.
the only thing that I can, and I say this for lack of better terms, which is appreciate about these cases, is that conversations are being had. And I think if you know me, you know, like now I'm in a place where I want conversations to be had, and I appreciate conversations being had. So Kanika, people my age were like,
Hey,
we don't really want to go to Rosemont. People won't care about us. With the Botham James thing, it's like
Botham John.
It's like we really want to have these conversations. We want to figure out what happened. We want to understand how the law works. We want to.
So
Jason Van Dyke. Okay, did he do his job? Did he not do his job? He got charged with this, but he didn't get charged with this, which is contradictory. Like, it's contradictory. Like,
So, all right. I don't mean to change the subject completely, but I am. So,
we got to bounce anyway.
I've been doing this for a year and a half now, right?
Well, let's close this out properly before you go to the next subject.
All right.
All right, rest in peace to Botham John.
Yes.
And the biggest part of this is we got to see the humanity of the man, and he was actually a good person, and his character wasn't misconstrued.
I feel like when your character,
I just don't want to have to keep saying we don't want to fight y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, black people are compassionate people. Black don't stop.
Yeah.
Don't
Like,
at all.
we've been here.
Yep.
Y'all keep fucking with us. And we keep not
Not
going
doing shit.
there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop it.
Overall,
Let us just breathe the air. You know what I'm saying? Let us just put our feet in the grass.
overall, the lesson I think of this whole thing, or not a lesson, but a lesson of the situation is when your character is polished and when your character speaks for itself, no regrets and no hardships can come against it.
Yep, they couldn't
That's
turn
why
him
his
into a
family,
thug.
they couldn't turn him
a
into
gangbanger.
anything.
Yeah.
So and I think like the people around you have peace as well when your character speaks for itself, and I think that's why his family was able to say like, hey,
Yep.
we straight. You straight in my book. You did what you did, but you straight in my book.
I
Because
feel
guess
you, I
what?
feel you.
I don't have. If you go today, like me and John was solid. I don't have nothing to say to John.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Me and Tone solid. I don't have nothing to say to Tone. We solid.
Yeah, groovy, baby.
Yeah.
So, all right, now that we've finished that, that's an ongoing conversation. Have this conversation if you're watching this with your family and your loved ones, but we got to move on.